What causes a hearing problem?
There's many causes of hearing loss. One of the most common causes of hearing loss would be age-related hearing loss due to presbycusis, and it's just a gradual hearing loss over time. Another cause of hearing loss is noise-induced hearing loss, and that can be seen in many different ages. Of course, you have farmers who are exposed to the tractor noise, and then as young as the teenagers, they put on their iPods too loud, as well as their MP3 players. So we're seeing many ages have noise-induced hearing loss. Other causes of hearing loss are due to maybe a virus, whether you can have sudden hearing loss, or even an ear infection. So we see babies with hearing loss all the way up to the elderly.
When would you need a hearing aid?
You're going to start thinking about getting a hearing aid when you start asking for repetition, when it starts to sound like people are mumbling and you can't hear speeches clearly as you did before. Also, if you're having trouble hearing on the telephone and the television. This is an in-the-ear full shell hearing aid. This goes completely in your ear. And it is the easiest to put in your ear. This type of hearing aid would be good for people who have low vision as well as dexterity problems. This is because the hearing aid is much easier to place into the ear and take out of the ear. The battery is also larger, so it will last longer and it will be easier to change for them. There are smaller sizes besides this hearing aid. This is actually the largest hearing aid of the in-the-ear hearing aids. There are smaller ones for people who would not like their hearing aid as noticeable. However, the batteries do get smaller and they're not going to last as long. They are less noticeable, but if you have vision problems or dexterity problems, you may want to go with this larger full shell hearing aid. This is a behind-the-ear style hearing aid. It is a little bit bigger, but these are actually less noticeable than the ones that go in your ear. That is because usually your hair will hide the piece. I work with these most often because they are able to give you much more power, so if your hearing does change, you don't need to go out and buy a new hearing aid. We can just reprogram them on the computer. We're able to do that with our other smaller hearing aids, but these give you a bigger range. It also comes with an ear mold on the tip, which attaches to the ear hook and then is placed in your ear. The batteries are also larger in this hearing aid, and they're much easier to change, so people who have vision problems may actually do well with these hearing aids.